Ain't nobody gonna keep me down. Ba 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 ba. Uh-oh. I've got to keep on moving. I'm back. Periscope is not going to control me. It just froze. It froze and it said Periscope has stopped working. And I said, really? Thanks, Periscope. Thanks for that vote of confidence. I appreciate it. Okay, I don't know what that all was. Okay, vote the crazy typer out, you guys. I don't know what that is. Freaking... I'm trying to get it. Block you. Bye-bye. Yeah, your speech for president will solve the world's problems with love and art. Did it freeze on me again? No, it didn't. Okay. So, I just had people messaging me. But yeah. Yeah. I think it would work though. Like if people got on, I meet people from all over the world, and I have friends now in countries that I never thought I would ever know anybody or care about from them, because I don't know anything about them. And we all, the government, I don't know, they just get in the way of world peace, really. Guess that's their job. Yeah. War is job security for the government. Always have something to stick their fingers into. Just saying. Yeah, I don't know. Can't we all just get along? Oh. Because I talk to people from other countries, and they generally do not hate Americans. Most Americans I know don't, hate people from other countries. Oh, did you not see the whole thing? It's just a dog portrait. That's it. I'm just hanging out. It's just a dog portrait. Thank you. Just having a Saturday. A Saturday. I lost Saturday. Just having a Sunday. A Sunday where I think it's Saturday. I need more sleep. Alright, so I'm just building up layers here. This is a digital oil. So this is like my undercolors. Hi, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who stops by and says hi. Alright, well, you go back to work. What are you working on? Do you have a next project lined up yet? Ironing. Well, that ain't no fun. Yeah, I was doing laundry and drawing at the same time. Well, go iron creatively. The work of life never ends, right? Oh, no, really? Ooh. I'm sorry. That stinks. Well, good luck with that. Real life just gets in the way, doesn't it? Well, you have a good day, Barbara. Thanks for coming by and spending some time with me. I truly, truly appreciate it, because I was just being lonely and just wanted to hang out. So it was great to have some friends hang out and have some good times and laughs. Made my day. Made my day. There you go. she'd paint the tents, and then you'd have the most decorative, uh, firm, decorated house on the street. The whole house be covered with a painted tent. He was interesting, so I'm glad. Did you see why he wasn't answering us? He had his messages. He didn't know to have his messages enabled, so he couldn't see what we were saying. And he said he felt really stupid. But so I invited him to the little group, which I'd love to have you join too, because we can always use amazing artists. And now he has a little family because he was looking at getting him. So there, I gave him a little place for support. So hopefully he'll follow up on that, because that would be great. What is it about? What, the group? Oh, well, it's just a bunch of artists. We did okay. So the Facebook page is basically we'll post our art and people comment it, or we'll put like little arty things or information. It's just like a place to kind of hang out and connect with people, and then it is also a support for the Periscope, where we just try to show up on people's scopes and give support and share our knowledge or whatever. And then we do like a Saturday art block where we have artists all day. If you do a search and you do hashtag art block, you can see them, and we go all day long on Saturdays. Here, I have the info right here. Alright, so if you go on Facebook and you look up Little Deb's Creative Crew, it's a closed group. All you have to do is ask to join it, though. And you can mention my name if you want, but you don't have to. But if you ask to join it, then she'll add you in. And basically, you'll just start meeting everybody there. And then every Saturday, we also have a Periscope handle, Little Deb's Creative Crew Periscope. If you follow them on Periscope, she shares everybody's scopes. So you'll start seeing other members' scopes, too. And then every Saturday, this is from this week. This is no longer good. This is my old poster, so don't pay attention to that time. But every Saturday, we do an art block, so you can also look up hashtag art block, and you can see some of the scopes from yesterday. And literally, we have Craze, who was in here. If you follow him and he follows you, Craze is in charge of the art block, so he helps set up the schedule every week. And this week, we had people from 7 a.m. until midnight drawing and doing different art all day long, from tattoos to henna to comic to ink painting to acrylics, and so it was all day long. You could see great artists all day, and all you have to do is say, hey, I'd like to do an art block slot, and he'll fit you in, and then you can be part of that if you want, or you could just support and watch. So love to have you. This is just an art group, Little Deb's Creative Crew. We're a bunch of artists, or you don't have to be an artist. You could just be somebody who appreciates art. So some of the members are just kind of crafty, or they just really like art. And because every artist needs people who appreciate the art. And we just, share our art or what we're working on, or different art articles, or whatever we think other artists would find interesting. And we support each other basically across all social media. Our main place is our Facebook and Periscope and Twitter, I'm going to say. Deb is actually the lady who just started it. She started as a group of, she likes art, and she had a bunch of friends, and then other artists invited other artists, and it's just really steamrolled, and now I think we have over 400 members. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And it's free. We don't charge anything. We don't ask anything. All we ask is that you're a friend, and there's no requirements on how much you participate. We like participation. We like when you comment or like, everybody likes to hear you like something or comment, but you don't have to. You can participate as much as you want or as little as you want. It's just it's the art family. That's kind of what we are. We become each other's art family. Because only other artists understand other artists' minds when it comes to some things, it has inspired me like crazy. I've learned a lot from watching people. And sometimes when I'm just like being creative, I'll paint things just so I can post it on the webpage and share it with them. So I will create stuff for the group just because, I'm not making money off of it. I'm not doing it, but I'll create stuff just for the art blocks or just for to share with them and say this is what I mean. So I'm still constantly like practicing, and the more you paint, the more you draw, the better you get. The different techniques you might learn, the different styles you might sort of evolve into. And so that's kind of what's helped me. Like, yeah, see, showing up, and you're like, okay, I know if people are going to show up. If I put this broadcast now, people are going to show up, and they're going to want to see me paint. And just, it's like, okay, I'm trying to build sort of a business, It'd be nice to sell things once in a while. I don't need to make a ton of money. I don't have to pay all my bills. But it'd be nice to be like retired and say, okay, I'm going to do 1 or 2 pet portraits a week. And that's my money to like go out to dinner or something. And I don't have to think of going and greeting people at the door at Walmart, that'd be perfect for me. Plus, it's nice to have people say, oh, I like your art. I've sold a couple things through our Instagram group. But, I mean, that's basically my goal is, I don't want to give my art away all the time. And it'd be nice to, like, do it a little bit for now and then, But I just like sharing it because I get so jazzed up about art, just in general. So it's like, here I am creating. I get to do what I like to do. I have an audience, per se, to share it with. And encouragers, or whatever. I mean, you can ask a question. You can ask how something's done. And we're very sharing, and people are very good at saying, sure, this is what it is. So it's a really great group. Not a lot of drama. Right. Yeah. And it's like a lot of times if I sign up every week that I'm going to be home, I sign up to do that art block. And like even yesterday, I just did it early because I knew I was going to be traveling. And it forces me to think, okay, what am I going to create? What am I going to do for the art block on Saturday? I don't want to do the same thing I do every single week. I want to find something that maybe somebody will get something out of, So, I mean, you do think like that. And then I'll post all this finished stuff on the page, and people say, oh, that's nice. And, that makes you feel good when people say, oh, I really like that. You have an audience to show it to. Create your own little online gallery space, And like I said, if you're interested in doing it for money, Barb, there's people there who that's what they do. And they're more than willing to kind of give tips and hints and support for things like that, too. So, you'll meet a lot of other great artists. Yeah. Okay. Go do your ironing, and I hope to see you around on the crew a little bit. That'd be awesome. You'd be an awesome addition. Have a good day. All right. Whole little people who would appreciate your artist adventures. I will. Today's being pretty good. I'm not doing anything that I don't want to do. I'm trying. It's always a good day. Alright. I'm trying to look at the markings on this dog. This is the picture of the dog. So I'm looking at the markings here. But actually I have to go and change. It looks like Periscope had some sort of update or something. There's like weird stuff on here now. How about that? Has anybody else noticed that? Have you noticed like weird stuff on Periscope? Like there's like the front screen, the pictures are bigger of like what's on live, and there's like some kind of chart here now. Hi, thanks for coming. I'm just hanging out, working on this drawing a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We just been talking, a little art talk with some art friends and hanging out. Yes, this is digital drawing. I use Corel Painter, and I have a tablet and a pen, but it's digital. It's on my computer. Yeah, I draw on Periscope Live all the time. So if you want to follow me, I do a bunch of different art here all the time. Usually on Mondays and Fridays, and then when I get a chance during the week, and then every Saturday I'm in an art block. I'll show you. Don't pay attention to this time because this was from yesterday. I haven't changed it yet. But if you look up hashtag art block, you can see all the artists we do. Every Saturday I belong to an art group, and we go all day Saturday. So if you like art, Saturday is your day to watch it. Amazing artists all day long. All different types of art too. Yeah, nope, this is Corel Painter, not Corel Draw. This is Corel Painter. And they're different in that Corel Painter is more arty. They went to the extent to make the mediums behave more like traditional mediums and not computer drawing, like digital drawing. So even though I'm on my computer and it's digital, right now I'm doing an oil. I have an oil brush setting, and the oils. Yes, it's pretty expensive. It was a present. It was a gift from my husband. It's pretty expensive, but so I went jump right into Corel Painter unless you were kind of sure that you wanted to make the investment and you were kind of into it. You start out with like a free app or something. Yes, he does love me. Yeah, he does, because I didn't even ask for it. I just mentioned that it was cool and it would be that would be kind of neat, and it showed up for Christmas. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I think I'll keep him around for another 26 years. He's cool. So white fur is hard to paint, and that's why I add these colors out on the edges because it's just going to blend in. I'm going to have a color background though to help make him pop a little bit, but I hate painting white fur. It's just I'd rather do this black dog all day long. Alright. And I have worse picture. This picture is awful. Look at this picture that I'm working from. You can't see anything in it. It's awful. What I don't do for friends. I'm painting your awful picture. And I was too polite to tell him that the picture was terrible and I wanted a better picture. But JP, if you see the scope, your picture made it harder. Just so you know. FYI, future reference. But yeah, if you like art and you want to see more art and see some great artists, you could feel free. Yeah, I kind of didn't want him to make him feel bad. He's a friend, and I'm doing this for him, and in return, he's sending me some of his art for my studio wall here. And yeah, I just, I asked for a few pictures, I got them, but they were like this. So I was like, okay, we'll make the best of it. And I went and got some stock pictures for color. I just looked up, oh, there's a Chihuahua that kind of looks like her Chihuahua, and here's the same coloring. I'll just kind of borrow from that dog the color I want. Ain't no thing. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I said, anyway, if you like art and you like watching artists, if you look on Periscope, um, if you look up Little Deb's Creative Crew on Periscope, she'll share all the group artists with that, and you can also join us on Facebook if you're interested in hanging out with artists. You don't have to be an artist. Oh, we have potters. We have potters. We have a few potters in our group, and they do some art block scopes once in a while too. We do have some. Well, one, two, three. I know of at least 4 or 5 potters in our group. Yeah, I don't know. The potters haven't been on for a little bit. Um, there's been some stuff. I don't know what's been going on, but I mean, because new guy waits for people to volunteer, so they haven't signed up lately. But they're in the group and post things, and they've been there. But if you go and look in search hashtag LDCC, that will also get you to some of our people because all the members will use hashtag LDCC and hashtag ArtBlock. Right, I'm just using the color here to create form on this foot. It's a pain in the butt. I'm just trying to ground this little toes. But yeah, us artists, we're all little show-offs, and we love having people to show off for. So, look us up. Check it out. We'd love doing art for you. We'd love having you watch us do some art. And just like now, I'm just doing this because I didn't want to hang out by myself. So instead of sitting in here in my studio space all by myself, I put Periscope on, and whoever shows up, show up. Yeah, kind of little. I think we're humble in a way. Like, a lot of us think we all stink. Like, even if we don't, like, we'll be like, oh god, because we see every flaw, like every detail. So we'll be like, oh god, I'm not good enough. It stinks. But we do like having people see what we do. If that makes any sense. So, I mean, otherwise, there's no reason to make art if nobody sees it. So, people who want to see the art, that's kind of what gives us the reason to do what we are compelled to do. Because even when we don't have an audience, or we're not making money, or we're still somehow compelled to do this. And that's what makes you an artist. You just have to do it. Yeah, sometimes. It's just nice having people appreciate what you put your heart into. It has to be a passion because, the saying starving artists is that, didn't just get made up for nothing. And it could be tough. Most of us end up doing it just because we really like to do it, not really for a job. Okay, because this isn't my job. I do work for people sometimes, but it's not my job. That'd be my dream to have it as a job. But I know most of the artists I know who do it as a job have to work super hard. So really, like, even people who make money doing art, and they can pay their bills and they have a halfway decent living, if they broke it down to how much they made per hour, there'd be people who wouldn't want to do it. I'm just saying, there's a lot of times where you might make a lot of money for a piece of art, but nobody understands. Nobody understands how long or the process of what went into that art. $670. What's that? I don't know what you're saying. You gave me 670 hearts? Well, thank you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Love it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Especially since this art account's my new account. I didn't start out on this account. I have another account that I was doing my art on for a while. And then I wanted to have, when I started doing the art block and everything, and decided to kind of put myself out there, I wanted to have a more of an art name. So I got a new account, and I had to start all over. All over. I still use my other account for more personal stuff, though. So I'll invite people from that one to this one. But yeah, generally, I had like almost 1,000 followers on my other account. And I started here a few months ago. Oh, crazy. Alright. Step back again. I'm not really stepping back. I'm reducing the size, but I call it stepping back. It's like if I was stepping back from my canvas. Paint up close, step back, make sure your proportions and shadings are working. Well, you go. Heart, heart. Hearts back to you, mentally. I'm sending you some mental hearts. Like, if you follow me, I will follow you. And like I told you before, I like to get to know the people who follow me. And if you scope and I know who you are, or you come and watch me scope, I'll follow you forever. Because I like building relationships and having friends. And unlike some people I've run into, I ran into this the other day where somebody was like, well, you can have scopes with me if you give money to my Patreon account. I will never charge somebody for information, for me to be their friend, for them to follow here, and whatever. I think that's retarded. If somebody wants to buy something that's, they want to buy it because they want to buy it. But I will tell you how I do it. I will show you how I do it. And you'll just get who I really am because I'll talk about anything. And you'll have my kids, my dogs, whatever. That, you get a little bit of everything in my scopes. So come hang out. Alright, look at you go. I'm not perfect. You'll see my mistakes. I own up to them. It's just, I'm just me. Too old to play the games now. Just me. You either like me or you don't, and that's your choice. So it's kind of how I do it. If I could finish these legs, if I could finish this body today, that would be amazing. I'd be so happy. And then all I have to do is play around with the background, and I can tell JP that this is done. And then I think he has 2 more dogs for me to draw. Alright, because this is for his girlfriend. These are her 2 dogs, and I think he's liked it so much now he wants me to draw his 2 dogs. So, I'm going to have half a wall of art or something from Mr. JP. I do kind of portrait. I do fashion illustrations, I call them, because they're not really like portraits. Here, I can show you really quick. I don't really draw like people like that. I mean, I have drawn people. That's just not like, I'm not the best at drawing people. At least I don't think I am. I probably am okay. I mean, I have sold a portrait that I did one. But like, okay, so this is an illustration of my neighbor who just got married. I might, I don't know. So I just did this for her, and looks kind of like her. I mean, it does look sort of like her, but it's a little like caricature, but it's more about her dress. It's a fashion illustration, so that's about how people-y I get. People. And then I paint flowers and bugs. I don't know why I like colorful bugs. I just paint what I like. You want to get married? Well, then you have to find a nice girl and be nice to her. Treat her like a princess and show that you can be a good husband. And then you'll get married.
Does Judy want to have pineapple?
Yeah, they can have some pineapple. Don't give them a lot. But that's what it takes. I've been married for 26 years, and it's never been hard, and it's been the best thing ever. But you have to want to be married. You have to want to be married. And you have to be loyal and faithful is the most important, I think. So we work as a partnership. I don't hide anything. We don't hide stuff. We don't try to be bossy to somebody. You know, you got to be a team. Work as a team. And he spoils me, and I spoil him. Bye. Hope you come back. It was nice having you here. Alright. What color am I on? A white? Blend it in. Blend it. Thanks for all the hearts. I appreciate them. I do. So we talk about everything here. Sometimes it's art. Sometimes it's relationships. Sometimes it's life lessons. Yeah. Just whatever. We just hang out. I like having it. It's like I like having people just come here, and it's like you're come to my studio, and we're just like kind of chatting or having coffee together. Alright. So, I need that to be a little darker. I'm just trying to build some shape right here on his foot. Look at you go! You need to start like a heart tribe. And just go around and bomb people with hearts. I don't know exactly what the hearts do. I think they might move you a little bit up on the list to be seen or something, right? Coming winter. If I missed your comment, I always watch my own scopes and I'll see it later. So I'm sorry if I don't see all of what you're saying. But I will. So just keep commenting because I'll see it. I'm not trying to be rude, but sometimes it's hard to see around my tablet. I need to invest. I need to get some money together and get myself a real mount. That's what I need. So I could like. Right now I have my tablet set on 2 Tupperware containers, being held up by a bottle of aspirin. Inside secret right there. Oh, Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones. So let's talk about Game of Thrones. Cersei is something else, isn't she? And yeah, winter is coming. Winter's already came, right? Didn't winter arrive at the end? I think winter arrived. Oh, I saw that. Everybody was at that meeting, and I'm like, oh, this is not good. And then when they wouldn't let her, when that guard came and was not letting the boy go, I was like, oh, something's gonna go down. But I did not even think it was gonna be that. And I'm not really giving it away. I don't want to give it away too much in case somebody hasn't watched all of it yet. Oh, but I knew something was gonna happen, but I did not think it was gonna happen on that scale. That was crazy. That was like, yeah, maybe. That was like, I think they might hook up too. I really do. That would be like the power couple, right? But the end of that was like red wedding crazy. I was like, oh, look what she just did. Which, in one way, I kind of liked what Cersei did because I really hated that one religious guy, right? So, it was time for him to go. But, oh my god. She is a ruthless one. Now I have to wait forever. Oh, talk nice, talk nice. But, yeah. I just hate that we have to wait forever now. But I guess it's like with the books, too. They take forever to come out. That's why they're just kind of doing their own thing.
Where's that little dog, Emma?
Oh, she's here somewhere. Alright. I want to get rid of my sketch and see how this leg looks. Yeah, that's true. Well, in a way she did. I mean, all her kids are dead now. Oh, sure, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I'm trying not to say stuff that in case somebody didn't see it because I hate when I find out something like that and I'm like, damn, it's still on my DVR. I hate that. So I try not to do it, but it's hard, isn't it? It's hard not to say. Yeah, she's coming back though too, right? Like she went rogue on her own. She got that like superpower weird training, and and then like yeah, like she's like coming back. So that's interesting. And then there's the kid that can't walk. I can't remember his name. That like sees all that stuff and can control people's minds. I think he's gonna be more into it next season too. Stuff's coming. It's gonna happen. It's crazy. Crazy. Which is why we love it. We love it because it's crazy. Alright. Guess if it wasn't crazy, we wouldn't be so interested in it, right? I know! They don't make enough, but you know why they only do 10? I'm going to tell you why they only do 10 every season. Is because that show is incredibly expensive to produce. They have people filming in like 4 or 5 different locations simultaneously, like at the same time. Half that cast has never even met some of the other people in the cast because they're in like different parts of the world filming that thing, and it's like crazy. It's like cray expensive. So I think that's why. But I'm like, well, give us an hour and a half each time then. Give us an hour and a half show. Do 10 shows, but make them an hour and a half. Yeah. I'd be like, give us more time then. You get all into it and then you're like, oh, it's over. And it always ends like that too. Doesn't it always end at like, I guess that's the point. You want to make it end so everybody can't wait to see what happens next, right? You forget. Well, I always rewatch it. Like before the next season starts, I'll probably at least watch the last 1 or 2 shows from this season to like kind of be caught up. If I have time, I'll watch all of them. But mostly it's I'll just rewatch. I don't get a whole lot of TV time really, oddly as it seems. I have a lot of stuff on my DVR and then I end up erasing it because I never get around to watching it. Oh, Mr. Robot. Oh, I'm going to have to leave in a little bit. I only have 15% power. I have not checked out Mr. Robot. Have you? I'll have to look into that. I know I need a new show to watch. Are you watching Mr. Robot? Is it good? Oh, you downloaded it? Mm, okay. Yeah, I don't know. We check out some stuff. I like trying to find something that me and my husband both like. There's not a whole lot of some shows he likes and some shows I like, and we're like, So when we find something like Game of Thrones that we're both like, yeah, that's cool. It makes me happy. Anyway, I think I froze again. Oh no, I'm there. Okay. I don't know what it just did. Oh, it blinked. Did that weird blinking thing. Did you see that? I don't know why Periscope does that. It does like that weird green flashy. Alright, I'm just creating a shadow back here so the leg will come forward from his body. I'm going to take my water blender and just kind of blend it in. This is just like an undercolor. Are you and Dad still hanging out, or what's the deal? What are you guys doing? Are you not talking to me?
Yeah, we're hanging out. So you come in here for a second?
Okay. I'm just hanging out. Whoa, you knocked it down?
Sorry.
Sorry.
You probably got like a weird angle on my face.
Probably. I'm gonna save this because that just like did something weird, and I'm actually going to go because my okay, good, $3.99. Yay! I have to go because I'm running out of power. My tablet just beeped and said, "You need to charge this, or I'm going to die." All right. So I hope you follow me. And if you follow me, I hope you come back and see me again. I do this all the time. I draw online different stuff. So you're always welcome to come and chat. 4,000, nice even number. Thank you for the hearts. All right, so I am going to switch my laundry and maybe work on this some more, hopefully get it done. But I'll be scoping tomorrow at some point. I have to go change this or charge this. So thanks for spending some time with me, you guys. I appreciate it. Later.